Hi there, this is Gibson for Screen Reality Games, and you're watching Dust and Elysian Tail Part 17. Sorry this video is taking so long to get out, but I've been having more than a few problems with my editing software. Basically it had issues with the multi-layer of the video and the audio file, which while putting the two together would cause one of them to become corrupted and it wouldn't render properly. So I'm going to have to do the audio again after the fact. Which is a bit of an experience because I don't really know what happened or what's going on, so yeah. From where we last left off, we just helped the moon-blooded or moonkin or whatever they are to set up the defense of their village, and we're making the valiant last stand, charging out to fight the evil furry thingy army. I can't actually remember what that kingdom was called, but yeah, the other bad guys have turned up to try and kill everybody, and it's our job to stop them, as being some sort of hybrid regeneration born from the world's greatest assassin and some guy that just wants to protect his village. So yeah, if none of that made any sense at all, please feel free to go back and watch the previous videos, as I'm sure the plot will explain itself a lot better than I just did. Although I'm pretty sure it does go over most of that in shiny details over the next few minutes. But we're at war. We're going to war, we're going to kill everything that we see. And that's basically it. Lots of flashy swordplay. You know, this video should have been out long before now. But, you know, unfortunately, as I said, I have had these problems. But with all hope that this is going to actually work this time, you know, 50th time lucky and all that, we should be able to finally get this out and move on to other things. Obviously, if you haven't already got hold of or played this game for yourself, I would definitely recommend it. Thoroughly enjoyed playing through it. I just wish I'd been able to get this out for you sooner. But you know, it's one of those things. I'm sure people don't mind if they even remember. But yeah. So rampaging through the volcano landmark thing. I can't remember exactly what it is. Something like Valley of Fire or something like that, which it's a fairly decent name all in all. And we are going to defeat the army, defeat the king, save the day, live happily ever after, or so that everyone thinks anyway. Not sure if this game has a new game plus mode. It'd be quite cool if it did, allowing you to carry your character over, because while I didn't entirely rush through all of the game, I haven't stopped to do all the side quests or grind my levels up quite as much as I probably should have done. I will say a couple of times I take quite a beating, probably due to item levels and how much I've ground my stats up. But if there's a new game plus, it might make things start a little bit too easy, but it would also mean you could carry on where you left off, possibly on like one of the harder difficulties. I mean, as you can see, I'm not even really halfway down the track on some of these. Obviously pumping everything into attack where I can, because that means that things die faster and stop hitting me. Yeah. So I just can take out all these flying things. I think I do prefer the, out of all the magic, I prefer the wind ones that they gave you to start with. The little bombing missiles of white come in very handy. And the chain lightning is really fun for building your combos slower. And the fire is big and flashy, but I think the wind is the most useful one. At least for the one I'm doing now. Nope. There's a chest. Gotta keep an eye out for these chests, like I just totally doing it. And it's amazing joining the party. I'd say these guys are a lot tougher than previously what I've been fighting. Probably because I didn't grind out the last few levels like I had done, or like I should have done. You know, you can go back and do any zone any amount of times you want, but at the time I figured, you know, it's been a while, gonna plough through and see where the game leads, like see where the story goes. The story was getting really good. As I say, it's definitely worth going back and watching if you haven't either played the game for yourself or watched the previous videos in the series. You know, there's a playlist set up there which is full of stuff. Even if you just watch maybe the last couple to see the build up for the war. Yeah, it's a build. Continue to mash everything that gets in my way. Stop me from getting past if you got swarmed and died. So save point just up there. It's always handy for when I jump into lava and inevitably die. But yeah. Oop. And speaking about jumping into lava, that's a regular occurrence. There's probably going to be a lot more of that going on. It does seem to do a lot more damage to me at this stage than it did earlier on when I was just kind of face tanking it and laughing. But yeah. I want to put platforms in. The platforming isn't exactly my strong suit, which, considering that's like 90% of this game is platforming, you can see how fun that's been. It's great, enjoy it thoroughly, but I'm just not particularly that fantastic at it. And one of the little critters decided it was going to put its face in the way, so now I'll have to go all the way back over here. Probably should have chosen to land on that. Yeah, definitely should have chosen to land on that. And get another exploding fruit thing. Just eat some hot dogs there, in the irony of being on fire. Oh, I caught that one a little too late. Definitely jumped that one wrong. Never mind. Never mind. And what's it? See what's in this chest. Hopefully something good. It's a bit strange doing this recording after the fact, because basically I can't really remember the finer details of what I was doing. I know that some of the segments that are going to be coming up, but you know, for example, I'm now investigating my inventory and I'm not quite sure what I was looking for. I know at some point I do discover that the gear that I have been using is vastly underpowered compared to the gear I should be using, but I don't think this is it somehow. Just gonna accept that I'm underpowered and continue on as I think. I'm looking at that armor, I think I got that in like maybe the third or fourth one, and I've been wearing it ever since. Although if you are a follower of the series, you will realise that me not checking my gear is a regular occurrence on this one. And there's no time to really stop and manage when you're trying to make videos, especially when you're trying to do the whole narration thing live. But yeah, so I could probably cut out any inventory management in this video, and now that I'm doing it after the fact, I suppose that might just cause more problems than it's worth. Since I'm having enough problems with the few small cuts that are in here to start with. Yeah, I don't know, I'll see how it works. But for now, I think you're going to get all the faffing around inventory in all of its glory. Who knows? Dogs. Not really that much of a problem. They're all locked up with the other dogs again, then everyone on the stages. Things seem to block too much, which isn't fair. Right. Alright. Jump on this. I failed to jump on this. And that'll start everything breaking, and then I use my magical jump power to get a key. I know at some point I'm probably going to run out of keys. Hopefully not before I've found all the chests. There's a couple of things. I haven't gone back into many levels since I got the super air jump, but I know there was a couple of things that confused me early on, where I could see where I had to go, but I couldn't jump that high. I couldn't quite work it out, but then they gave me an ability that lets me fly, so yeah. Lava. Is that a trap? Another point in attack, because why the hell not? See how it tends to work with reinforcements and attacks on everything, which a lot of the time doesn't really pay off. But you know, everything's blocked. I'll defend things with my life total.
Ah, Semifrarin.
Please, Dust is fine.
Well, Dust, we got this teleporter up and running just a few moments ago. If you have any business elsewhere, now is the time to do it. Once the charge begins, there's no turning back.
I understand. Thank you, my friend.
Yep, and this is basically the, once you go past here, there's no turning back. You know, this is the final charge. So yeah, this is the final episode. I suppose I could have probably gone back there and done all the other side quests that I just said on, got a couple more levels, but let's say at this point I was just wanting to complete the charge, see what was going on and save the day, as it were. Yeah, so that is the plan. It would probably been a short video if I had just gone quick back to the village, but yeah, onwards we go. Kill these guys. Being in the way. I think I mentioned this before in some other videos. We always kind of get the wonder of, am I the good guy, am I the bad guy in every sort of fighting game, like hack and slashy roleplay game, because you're never really sure. It is a concept that oh, that guy almost killed us. Eat some cake. Because cake is good. But as yeah, it's a concept I've been talking through with some of the other guys about possibly producing my own gameplay footage. Just eat some tomatoes because I'm not going to use them for anything else. Have some nuts, there's nuts. Yeah. It's a concept I've been talking about with some of the other guys. Making hack and slashy dungeony rampage where basically you just have to kill everything and get loot. You're not technically the good guy or the bad guy, you're just the guy after the things. Going into monsters' hideouts and slaying them all for prizes. But yeah, artillery.
We can't go on any further. Those enemy cannons are far too powerful. You'll need to find a way around their flanks so you can destroy them.
Yep. Can go do some flanking, some shopping.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
So we're into the buying and selling phase.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
Right, so if I go to my inventory, there should be a bunch of stuff that I should be able to make now, if I remember right. I can't buy 20 of them yet. It's a bit unfortunate. I'll buy one just because it's there. I'm just being confused by the inventory, I think. It's like, I want this thing, give it to me. Oh, well, more rocks than I needed, but never mind. And I need another 12 of these, so let's see if I can count. Yep, well, that one worked out. Unfortunately, I can't afford any more, or can't buy any more dog tags because they've sold out. But I've got all the rest of the stuff I need there for that later. I can, however, buy something furry and equip that because it's loads better than what I've been wearing. Yep, and sharpening stone, I'll have one of them things. There's probably a collection of rings that are far better than what I'd had as well previously. I stop for a bit of refreshment randomly while I'm doing this. But yeah, this is the buying and inventory managing phase. As I said, it's I don't check my items anywhere near enough. I probably should do that at the start of each video just to make sure I've got the best stuff. But nah. That'll be far too professional. So, yeah, when I've finished doing this, obviously we've got more rampaging and massacring to do, and hopefully I'll be a lot better at it now that I'm fully geared up. And off we go. Yep, those things die equally as fast as they normally do. Oh, love it. Bet I'm going in that one. And there we go. Just having a bit of a swim. Get a chest. You can't leave any chests behind, especially not when they're full of buffalo burgers. Stealthy guy, completely missed. Bigger dogs. Not like that's going to help them much. And in the sky. So we've seen a snake round behind this artillery and rommel up from behind. No one would expect that. I don't know whether they didn't just like sail off this cave or whatever, but I suppose it wouldn't be much of a fair game if the bad guys actually had any sort of common sense. I'm sure I'll kill that big fool up there. I'm guessing just with all the flying magical orbs. They seem to be doing a ton of damage now. Dang. See, I'm taking a lot more damage off things when they actually hit me, so defense might be the better option. You know, as with all games, there's probably a point where health and defense swap over. Obviously early on having a bigger health build is better because things hit you for less, whereas later on in most games having a higher defensive stats is generally better because it allows you to mitigate more damage rather than just absorb it. You know, but you know, that's all min-maxing that's in most games, especially like MMOs and stuff. When you come to gemming, socketing, and enchanting, and doing all sorts of other weird and wonderful jank to your gear to make sure that you don't instantly die when you're tanking in groups. But yeah, there will probably be some level of that in this. I just don't know what to say. And that's what I thought we can do. Didn't see that coming. And don't know if I'm supposed to be all the way up there, but never mind. Stay on the sights. Like I jumped down the hole to try and get away from me. It's a pity because I'm going to have to go down there actually. There's a door. He's having a jump as well. Apparently none of them want to fight me today. I could make some sort of obscure Connor McLeod reference, but I don't know how many of you would actually get that. A lot of you probably should, but if you don't, then there's always Google, so go check that one out. But yep, as expected, jumped down the hole, and now they're waiting for me and the dog as well. So, how many attempts is it going to take to get this exploding flower down the hole? That guy just suicide headbutted there, just to stop me. Wasn't overly too helpful. Let's see, am I gonna... Did that work? Is the door broken? Yes it is. I thought I'd screwed that one up again. Face smash my way through these ones. That makes me think that I'm gonna need that for something. There's a stealthy guy there. Just let my mates deal with that. Nothing sneaking around up here. So he can sit down. Go back and fruit. No, I didn't. That's I need that later on. Unless it's just in case you somehow go in the wrong way to the thing. Quite a sizable force there waiting for us. Yeah, now I've tooled all my stuff up. I should be able to cut my way through these fellas like an angry fox thing with a giant sword. Yeah. Although they do seem to block quite a lot still. Boom. That's one way to sort them out. And hit one of them with the other one of them. Nope, exploding thing. That's not going to end well. What's up here? Another save point. Always good. Might as well check what's over here. Well, it looks like I've been practicing for this all game. To the moon. Or at least to the chest that's up here. Got a wedding ring. Interesting. Don't even know if I noticed that. I probably didn't. Yeah, I might have done. It reduces my magic but puts everything else up, so why not? Having a look through my inventory again, because you know that's the thing. That thing would make us better, but I probably haven't. Yeah, I need like a million more dog tags, which is the thing I was missing before. It's the reason I haven't got the best stuff, is because I haven't got anywhere near enough of them. I think the plan probably should have been to hand in one of them at the shop and then go do all the rest of the side quests while the shop gets more and more stock in, which would eventually allow you to buy all the bits you need, but obviously I decided against doing that, and I've just been shot in the face with a cannon. And yeah, am I supposed to be going this way? Doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright, that wasn't the way I was supposed to be going, and there's lava coming from the ceiling. Rushed that one, just had a shower in lava, and then I just dove in some more. So I had a shower and a bath in lava. Luckily, birthday cake fixes what should have been an instant death scenario. And why not? everyone else around it. The ring blueprint I'm probably going to ignore entirely. Just gonna eat some nuts, I think. Maybe some chicken, as I've got like a billion of them. And then back to using cake as a main source of nourishment. Yeah. And I'm exploded. But I got the keys, so all's fine. Oh, I didn't get the key. I thought I'd got the key, but I've just watched on the thing and I didn't actually pick that up. Just genius, I was. Third artillery down.
We are nearly there, Mithrarin. Once we are through their line, General Gaius will be within sight. No matter what happens, my friend, it has been an honor to fight by your side.
Yep. We're at the castle. I've had time to build a castle, I don't know. But we're at a castle. Nothing came out of nowhere. So we're heading off for what at the time I was assuming was the last fight for glory. And I've dinged just in time, which is nice. So probably gonna stick that in health. Because I'm probably gonna need it. And then we get myself punched in the face. Like a boss. Building up. Maybe I'm shooting on them. I've got wives and kids back home waiting for them. A couple of days from retirement and all that. But since as you always say, if you don't kill them, they'll eat everyone you ever known and cared about. So this guy's just standing in the doorway. I can't get to him, so I'm gonna have to let my mate do me. It'd be nice if I can finally get this video out. I've still got this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that it's just going to break as I finally put it all together again, because it's done that one before. But yeah, so I have got some other plans for things to come in the future. I don't know if I'm going to do another update video. I might do one on my own separate channel. Yeah, so there's a couple of things, like different games to get through, and there's a lot more coming out in the near future. Yeah. So I'm definitely on the Sony bandwagon for the new console war, although that would require getting a capture card and having to set up my consoles in the same room as my PC, but you never know, that might happen. We've got a couple of group ideas going on with like the rest of the SRJ guys, but I'll probably go over all that in a SRJ update video if they allow me to do that. On with dust. Shouldn't be long to go now. There's a random level. Just gonna have to go and fidget. And then if I get another one before the end, I'll get more boost to face. Little handy shop. Probably should stock up on
again,
healing
friend.
things.
I suspected you would return.
But yeah, just random phone message there distracting us. Yeah, probably should buy some food. Lasagna sounds like a good idea. 11, that will give us 15.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
Hopefully should last us. Oh, now I'll jump through a wall, whereas I have to go all the way over. That was nice of them. Finding a secret route and not telling me what it is. And everybody's dead. Yep. Check it.
General Gaius!
General Gaius
Wait.
indeed.
Wait, just a moment. Lower your weapons. I said lower your weapons!
You have much to answer for, General.
And what of you, my friend? A year ago I heard stories of your death, at the hands of a child, no less. Now here you stand, not only alive, but leading the very creatures we've been charged to destroy.
You've been charged to destroy, not me.
What happened to you, Cassius?
Cassius?
Do you not remember your own name? What have those damned Moonbloods done to you?
What did you call me?
Cassius! That's who you are!
Don't listen to him! You're Jin now! Remember that!
Nope, I'm dust.
You're remembering now, aren't you? Together nothing stood in our way. We shaped this world together, and together we can finish what we started.
You ordered the deaths of countless people. Countless Moonbloods. Moonblood sympathizers. Anyone that stood in your way.
Yes, and you carried them out. Lower your blade, old friend. First we destroy these Moonbloods once and for all. Then I can help rid you of these fantasies that have spoiled your mind.
Just listen to me.
Cassius was my name.
That doesn't matter.
It's all that matters. All those people I killed, Fidget. How could I possibly redeem myself in a mere few days?
We have saved several
You cannot,
species.
Dust. This was never about redeeming Cassius. But then, you are not Cassius.
But I share his form, his very soul.
That doesn't matter!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're not just Cassius! Jin didn't kill those people. Jin saved Aurora and Mudpot Village. Jin stopped Fuse, saved Lady Tethys, and now he's the only thing standing against General Gaius!
Nope.
Cassius would destroy the Moonbloods. But Jin, he would protect them.
No, Fidget. You're wrong. Jin didn't do any of those things.
Then you finally
Dusty.
come to your senses.
Jin is dead, as is Cassius. Their souls now live within me, constantly reliving that fateful day. Forever in battle, forever at odds. But as long as I live, I still have a choice.
Then what are you?
I am justice incarnate, brought to this world by forces beyond your comprehension. A cleansing storm to sweep across the land and purge it of your foul presence. I am dust, and your campaign ends here now. Throw down your weapons and surrender, or you will face an enemy unlike any this world has ever seen.
Cassius, please, don't do this. You know you cannot win.
Let's end this.
You gotta love heroic speeches. But yeah, so this is it. Fighting off against General Gaius. I did notice during the cutscene that one of his guards apparently has a sword attached to his spear, which is quite amusing. It's a rather silly weapon, but yeah. Actually get mask hit, so change it to fire and see if that helps. Try some lightning. I think I constantly cycle through my magic all the way through this fight just because I was faffing around really. Probably wasn't the best or safest idea. There is probably an optimum way to do it, but since when do you ever do the sensible things? I've already munched a couple of cakes, I think. So, yep, that's 1 health bar down. As at the time I was thinking this was probably going to be easy. Just punched him through a wall, and it's
You cannot win, Cassius. You never could beat me.
Stop calling me Cassius!
There was a time when you stood by my side. We were allies once.
Not anymore, General. I'm not your ally, and I'm not your friend. Now raise your blade or drop it.
You never could scare me either, Cassius. Very well. To the death!
Yep. And it's got a new exploding thingy ball mechanic. Proceed to kick my ass while I get the hang of that one. And some more cakes. To be honest, it's quite a good boss fight. It's all very big and dramatic. Maybe 6 cakes now. Still isn't too shiny. Turned up and distract him for a few seconds. Keep running into those purple exploding balls of doom, which is never a good thing. Boom.
Don't you remember anything, Cassius? Why would you draw your blade against your fellow soldiers? Why would you draw your blade against me?
You're destroying this world, Gaius. You and your soldiers cannot be allowed to continue your campaign.
This world belongs to the strong, Cassius. It belongs to us. Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
I remember everything. And it changes nothing!
Some exploding cakes. See me dump them on his face. Hitting the skies. Silenced Fidget, that's never a good sign. Most of them have random damage comes from Fidget, and he probably did us to put those things behind us. I think I'm poisoned now as well, which isn't helpful. I want status effects on this left and right. Yep. Eat a mushroom to get rid of that poison before it kills us, and then switch to lasagnas. Yep, that's all different. So if you remember poison to do that, but yeah, that poison definitely ripped the crap out of us. Got a red dot over my head now, which is actually what I did. It's gone now. Fire. Fire's always good. Unless I'm on it, but general people do wrong. Oh, smashed into the floor. And into the volcano we go.
It ends, Gaius!
Yep, fighting a volcano. Really sensible idea this is. Get some lightning out there. Change back to these and see if that helps anymore. And then some fire. And so the epic ending to every boss fight where you fight in the middle of a volcano. But yeah. going on now. Proper dramatic music going on as well. I remember at the time I was proper crapping as well, because this guy's a bit hard and I kept doing things wrong. And there you go, falling some lava. Like, can I get out? Nope, not at all. And there's now exploding orbs and stuff. But like I say, I have got like a bundle of lasagnas to go through if needs be. It's down. And Fidget and continue to force lighten them. Boom.
You're not Cassius.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. But Cassius is gone, as is the world we once loved. Cherish it.
There, I see him. Dust.
Fidget, get out. Go.
Not without you. Come on, Dust. Get up. We did everything right, Dust. Everything we were supposed to do.
And sometimes that's not enough, Fidget. When the life threat calls. Fidget. Thank you.
Goodbye, Dust.
Through the actions of our Sen Mithrarin Dust, the Moonblood race is finally free. We will never forget his sacrifice, or the deeds that saved our very world. We shall always remember what happened here. Dust's sacrifice will allow the Moonblood race to rise again, to rebuild our glorious civilization, and live peacefully among the races of this world. Though it may appear that Dust has fallen here today, a force of good is not so easily extinguished. Sen Mithrarin was born of dust, a current from the winds of change, a harbinger of storms yet to come.
Dust.
So that's the end of this series. I've been Gibson for Screen Reality Games, and you've been watching Dust and Elysian Tail. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything you'd like to let us know. Feel free to like it if you do. And we also have a Facebook page if you have any suggestions for games that you'd like to watch me or any of the other guys on the channel doing in the near future. With that, I'm going to leave you with the credits rolling, and I'll see you in the next video.